a window seat there. You're not actually suggesting that you're going to do some DIY yourself, are you? I tease. You'll see, he says, giving me a sideways glance. Come on, let's get everything else. You're a slave driver, Jack Rossiter, I groan, as he puts his arm round me and leads me to the door. I drag my arms like a baboon, already feeling that they've been stretched to knuckle-scraping proportions by all this carrying. The sooner we're finished, the sooner we can go to the pub, he grins, matter-of-factly. But it takes ages to unload all Amy's kitchen stuff from my car, and there's a hired van which is jam-packed full of Jack's belongings, including some very dodgy canvases. Amy is in the kitchen, unloading, when I bring up the final painting. Isn't this one a bit yellow? I ask, looking at it. Oddly enough, it's called Study in Yellow, but I wouldn't expect you TV executive types to appreciate the finer qualities of such things, mocks Jack, taking it. I cling on to it to have a closer look. I've never been the greatest fan of Jack's work, siding with Amy in her disapproval of his predilection for painting nudes, and beautiful nudes at that. But this is different. I don't know. I quite like it, I muse. Well, my dad didn't think so. He paid for it, but he said it was too bright for his office and gave it back. I think it's perfect for an office. I'd love it in mine. Yellow's supposed to be relaxing. Have it then, says Jack suddenly. Oh, I can't. No, honestly, take it, H. One of these days I might go stellar and become so famous it'll be worth a fortune. Are you sure? Amy smiles, walks over to Jack and puts her arms around his waist. It's the least we can do to say thank you, she says, cocking her head so that it rests against Jack's chest. Freeze. We? She's been living with Jack for, 4 hours and 19 minutes, and she's acting like those shiny couples in a building society advert. But then Jack puts his arm around her, and as they both smile at me, I realise he's in on it too. And all of a sudden I feel all unsettled and like I'm a huge imposter in their space. Now then, pub? Asks Jack, breaking away. Oh, not for me, I mumble. Come on, H, says Amy. We've got to have a drink to celebrate. No, I hold up my hand and duck for the door. I'll leave you to mark your territory. Pee on all the walls, shag in every room, or whatever it is you want to do. Study in Yellow isn't relaxing. As soon as I hang it in my office the next morning, I feel stressed. I'm thinking of putting up wanted posters for my lost sense of humour. I never thought I'd be one of those people who gets stressed. I thought stress happened to people who spent their lives trading millions in the city or performing life-threatening operations, i.e. important people. Older people, not people producing the worst, and yes, that does include Miami Vice, TV shows ever seen on our screens, i.e. me. I never used to be like this. I used to saunter into the office, usually late, flick through a couple of programme ideas, phone all my mates and bugger off to the pub at 6 o'clock. Roughly a 70-30 play-to-work ratio. Ideal. But today is typical of the regime I've become used to. I was in at the crack of dawn, I've spent half the morning firing off grumpy emails, and I haven't even had time to go to the loo. To make matters worse, Brat, my barely pubescent assistant, has been next to useless all morning. I'm trying to be patient, but earlier I had to send him away for the 5th time to correct the running order of tomorrow's sibling rivalry show, the one in which Alan, a milkman from Sheffield, accuses his sister Jean, a housewife from Grimsby, of helping aliens to abduct his child. And Brat looked as if he was going to cry. Just now I asked Olive, the receptionist, if Brat, his real name is Ben, but Brat seems to have stuck, is okay, and she says that he thinks I'm scary. Me? Scary? I thought I was a pussycat. It's lunchtime when Amy calls to thank me for my help yesterday, before confiding that after I left last night, she did indeed shag Jack in every room. Oh, too much information, thank you very much, I grimace. I love it. Living with Jack's going to be brilliant, she gushes. Glad to hear it. You're going to be doing it for a very long time. You make it sound like a prison sentence. Well, you wait.